continue with its aggressive policies and the perpetration of war crimes stems from its conviction that it is above the international law and that it has immunity from accountability and consequences. This belief, unfortunately, is bolstered by the failure by some to condemn and demand the cessation of its violations and crimes, and by positions that equate the victim and the executioner. The moment has arrived for the world to say clearly, enough of aggression, settlements, and occupation. This is why we are here now. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not come here seeking to delegitimize a state established years ago, and that is Israel. Rather, we came to affirm the legitimacy of a state that must now achieve its independence, and that is Palestine. We did not come here to add further complications to the peace process which Israel's policies have thrown into the intensive care unit. Rather, we came to launch a final serious attempt to achieve peace. Our endeavor is not aimed at terminating what remains of the negotiations process, which has lost its objective and credibility, but rather aimed at trying to breathe new life into the negotiations and at establishing a solid foundations for it based on all the terms of reference of the relevant international resolutions in order for the negotiations to succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Palestine Liberation Organization, I say, we will not give up. We will not tire, and our determination will not wane, and we will continue to strive to achieve a just peace. However, above all and after all, I affirm that our people will not relinquish their inalienable national rights as defined by United Nations resolutions, and our people cling to the right to defend themselves against aggression and occupation. And they will continue their popular, peaceful resistance. This is what we can do to continue popular, peaceful resistance and their epic steadfastness, and will continue to build on their land, and they will end the division and strengthen their national unity. We will accept no less than the independence of the state of Palestine, with East Jerusalem at its capital, on all the Palestinian territory occupied in 1967 to live in peace and security alongside the State of Israel, and the solution for the refugee issue on the basis of Resolution 194 as per the operative part of the Arab Peace Initiative. I don't think that this is terrorism that we are pursuing in the United Nations. Yet we must repeat here once again our warning. The window of opportunity is narrowing, and time is quickly running out. The rope of patience is shortening, and hope is withering. The innocent lives that have been taken by Israeli bombs, more than 168 martyrs, mostly children and women, including 12 members of one family, the Dalu family in Gaza, are a painful reminder to the world that this racist colonial occupation is making the two-state solution and the prospect for realizing peace a very difficult choice, if not impossible. It is time for action and the moment to move forward. That is why we are here today. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the world is being asked today to answer a specific question that we have often repeated. Is there a surplus people in our region? Tell us. The world must say, are we a surplus people, or is there a state which is lacking, which must be embodied on its land, which is Palestine? The world is being asked to undertake a significant step in the process of rectifying the unprecedented historical injustice inflicted on the Palestinian people since Al-Nakba of 1948. Every voice among you supporting our endeavor today is a most valuable voice of courage. And every state that grants support today to Palestine's request for non-member observer state status is affirming its principled and moral support for freedom and the rights of peoples and international law and peace. Your support for our endeavor today will send a promising message to millions of Palestinians on the land of Palestine, in the refugee camps, both in the homeland and in the diaspora, and to the prisoners struggling for freedom in Israel's prisons, that justice is possible, and that there is a reason to be hopeful, and that the peoples of the world do not accept the continuation of the occupation. This is why we are here today.